What's going on, guys? I think we're live now. If someone can just chuck me a quick text just to confirm that we're on. We're going to kick this thing on time. We don't want to keep anyone too longer than they need to be kept. If you don't mind, if you just go onto the chat box, I'm going to enable the chat bar. Just bob in where you're from, your name, where you're calling in from. It'd be great to see us on the call. Just going to give it another 30 seconds so I can see we've got Phil and Helen Ben. We've got Sean Lunt on the line. A lot more professional sportsmen getting involved, which is good to see. But listen, I'm going to kick this thing off straight away. Keep making the text, keep making the calls, get as many people in front of this information as you can. I'm going to explain. I do talk a little bit fast, so keep up about Project 2000 and what we're launching here in the UK right now. Over the next 90 days, what we're looking to do is really make a big dent, to really make a big push and build this brand. And that's got me excited, fired up, because we're going all over the country, really spreading the word of this simple brand, this really cool brand. And for me, it's a massive opportunity, and for one that I'm really excited to really build from the ground up. And a little bit about me, if you don't know who I am, my name's Josh Maskell, and I got my start in network marketing with a nutrition company. I've been doing that. I've stopped now. I did that for around 2 years, was successful at it, made great income, but always kept my eyes open, always listening to what was going on, and made a decision to really get involved with this new concept. And with that company, had a great, like I said, had a great start with it, and saw the ability to earn great income. I was around people who was making fantastic incomes. But I got my start with Organo Gold through a Skype call, and most of you are probably seeing this information for the very first time tonight. And I'm not going to pitch, I'm not going to sell it. I'm just going to explain exactly why, what I've seen and what I'm doing, and where there might be something in it for you. You're probably thinking, what's going on? You've probably had your friends pestering you and get on this call, try this, and you've heard the stories, and you're probably thinking, is it too good to be true? All these things, and that's good, okay? Just be open-minded. That's one key that I give for anyone, is be open-minded, because when I look back 2 years ago, before I knew what network marketing was, making £5 an hour at Castleford Lock Lane Sports Centre, I would never thought I'll be where I am now, with the ability to build a large business and make myself 5 figures a month. And I don't say that to show off. I say that because I am a normal average kid who's seen a vehicle in network marketing and made it happen for myself. So I want to explain a little bit about Organo Gold tonight. But first and foremost, how did I get into it? I was first approached by my business partner, who were both Canadian, Dave Doyle and Stephen Ronda Martin. And when Dave talked to me for the first time, he mentioned to me that he'd found the greatest product designed for network marketing. And I'm pitched and I'm taught, and people discuss new projects with me every single day. And I said to Dave, well, what is it? Is it a brand new skincare range? Is it this next crazy juice, whatever? And he said to me it was coffee. And at the time, it didn't really make much sense, because at the time I wasn't a coffee drinker. And for me, I definitely had what I call a consumer perspective, because I thought, well, if I don't drink it, then no one will. But I quickly realized that the coffee market's huge and it's never going to go away, and definitely had implemented the Warren Buffett mindset, which he said, what you like to do should be a hobby, but what the world does, you should make that your business. And I've done my research and I've looked into it, and right now coffee is big business. Is actually the second most traded commodity next to oil. It's the second most consumed drink next to water, and the market is growing every single year. And when we got started in the UK, we got started probably around 10 months ago now, when we made the commitment to really have a go at building this brand. We got started with 10 boxes. Got started with 10 boxes of products, and what I did was I didn't tell anybody that I had started a business, didn't tell anybody it was network marketing. All I did was I started giving away free product, because I simply wanted to get an understanding on, did the product taste good? Was it any good? And get some feedback. And what I found was just crazy. For the 10 samples that I give out, 5 came back wanting to know where to get more products, and 2 wanted to know about the business. And I had never been a big product guy. Okay, we've probably got some network marketers on the call right now, and you can sometimes lead with the business or the product, and I always led with the business. But with this, I saw an opportunity where anybody could touch it with such a universal product, such as just one of our products like black coffee, and make it happen. And I use an example. One of my first customers, Julie, I sold her a box of black coffee, and the very next day she came back and wanted 5 more boxes. So for me, I saw an opening with such a simple universal product, and it made sense. And the company has only been operating 6 years, okay, and it's not even scratched the surface where it's going to go. And the company's gone through what's called wave one, okay, getting itself off the ground, going through all the issues and getting it to market. And you had people like Stephen Ronda-Martin, like Jose Ardone, David Omonite, these people who were proven success stories, so many in these types of books. And these were they weren't network marketers. They'd not been successful in network marketing. They made it happen in the coffee business. And like I've said, they built that through a sample-based methodology. That simply means give coffee away, let people try and have a conversation. And for me, that's a universal approach that anybody can do. A few quick figures. In 2008, when the company started, did 2 million in sales. Okay, and it's built up gradually, building momentum. In 2013, did just under 350 million in sales. So you're talking a company that's just getting started. You've got companies like Amway, Herbalife, Juice Plus, all these companies that do $1 billion every single year. So you're getting a chance to see this right at the very beginning. And that's the thing that excites me more than anything, that this brand is yet to be launched in the UK. And every single country that they've gone into, North America, Canada, Germany, Italy, France, they've made that market happen. And right now you're seeing an opportunity to really get involved with this, okay, and make it happen. As I said, you had people like Marianne Node, who's our business partner, who had no experience in network marketing but loved the product. Okay, and right now wave 2 has started, and we're making a big push to really get this brand to market. And before I get too excited, let me explain a little bit about why coffee and network marketing makes sense to me. Once, obviously, I'm a little bit of a study, and I did my research into this, and many of you have probably heard about OrganoGold, and all the seasoned networkers and the skeptics are probably thinking, how the hell do you make money selling coffee? And I had the exact same question. But what I realized with coffee, green tea, all these commodities, is that what I've recognized is that unlike other network products, whether it's nutritional products, skincare, whatever it is, it required a pitch, and it required you to sell the product and then sell you on the idea of staying on it. What I figured out is that people don't spend money on things they need, but they will spend money on things they want. And every day people wake up and desire coffee, green tea, all these drinks, and it's every single day. And this can be seen now from, just look around. Okay, we saw a post, I think me and Ben were looking today on KFC. They're even marketing now coffee. They're not marketing the chicken, they're marketing Seattle's best coffee, because they understand that that's a market to get people in, and it will never go away. And like I said, nobody needs coffee, they desire it. And that's the difference. It's habitual. It's something that will go on every single day. And that's why our results are so strong, because number one, it's not a fad. Coffee is not a fad. People are not born coffee drinkers. It's a habit that's developed, and that will happen forever. So why not position yourself with your business that's around habits? That just made sense to me. And you've got companies then like Starbucks, who made it acceptable, which has been in there for business meetings today, to charge £2, £3, £4 for a drink. Okay, they've created what's called the gourmet coffee category. And most people ask me, well, what does that mean? Yes, the taste, but more importantly, it's the price. Okay, and the gourmet coffee industry is growing massively. You've got companies like McDonald's now who have launched the McCafe. McDonald's actually started selling coffee in 1977, but they sold it as a very inexpensive add-on, something that you just got with your meal if you wanted it and asked for it. And they never saw the true profit potential. But they looked over the road, saw what Starbucks were doing. Okay, Costa's in England as well. What they did was they rebranded. They took 70% of the marketing budget, put it to McCafe, and right now, okay, they increased the price, new cups, all this stuff. And right now, tens of millions of pounds of revenue every single year has been created just from coffee and McDonald's. They've got Wi-Fi in there and people going in there for coffee now. You've got Burger King with followed suit. They've released the Iced Mocha, and they've just launched a brand new latte range. And for me, coffee hits every angle, because not only have you got the older generation drinking it, it's now cool to drink coffee. You've got people who hang out in coffee shops. And I think that's why we've got a lot of the Super League boys who are getting involved, because it's a culture. Coffee is a culture that will never go away. You only have to look at the facts, and that coffee achieved a growth rate 7 to 8 times that of the British economy last year. So that shows to me that it's recession proof. It doesn't matter what happens, people always find a way to drink that coffee. And That's just market trends that you've got to look at when you're picking the right business. And all these companies have figured out that coffee is a commodity, as I've said. And I've said it's the second most traded commodity next to oil. Washington Post last week published an article where coffee was stated to be a better investment than gold and oil. Okay, this is never going to go away. You've even now got Starbucks drive-thrus, Costa drive-thrus, and Costas even have portable vending machines in their service stations. So right place, right time with this product. Okay, and so what I did was I didn't listen to what my other network friends said. I didn't listen to what my mum said. I listened to what these major CEOs of these major companies, Starbucks, McDonald's, did. And when I looked at what they were doing, I got a clue. And that's exactly why I launched in the coffee business. And right now, the purpose of this call is to help build this brand. We're looking at professionals. We've got people who just want part-time income, and it's all relative to whatever you want. When I first got started in network marketing, I only wanted to make that extra £500. That quickly changed when I saw that it was all performance-based, and I could take it as high as I wanted to take it. And we found friends who saw the vision as well, and we ran with it. And right now, you're probably seeing people getting involved who know how to make it happen. And for me, coffee and network marketing is the bridge to wherever you want to get. We've all heard the success stories, okay? And all these companies have been around for years, whereas OrganoGold is just starting in the UK. And listen, we can't guarantee anything. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Yes, you can get rich. It's all performance-driven. But the only thing that you've got to ask yourself is, knowing now what you know about Starbucks, if you could have gone back to the beginning and got started when that did, would you have invested? You know what I mean? And the company got started with 3 flavors, the black coffee, the mocha, and the latte. And right now in the UK, we've got a bit more product range. We've got green and red teas. We've got even now the Nespresso range, the espresso, sorry, which is compatible with the Nespresso machine. So you've even now got that pod drinking culture to hit as well. You've also got the capsules, like as you can see here. And as you can see, Ganoderma, that's what makes our product that little bit different. I've made available in the notes, if you guys can see that, a video on there by a doctor. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical man. All I know is that Ganoderma allows the body to perform the way it was supposed to perform. And for me, I've been in and around nutrition since I was a kid. And yes, I did take nutritional supplements, but I understood that not the masses didn't. And people would buy tablets and buy multivitamins. I guarantee if you go into your cupboard, you'll see things that you've started and stopped. When was the last time people stopped drinking coffee? So for me, taking the health component of Ganoderma, when you check it out and you realize how powerful it is, putting that into a habit is genius. And you can't smell it, taste it, or see it. But every time you're drinking a cup of coffee or green tea, it's healthier for you. So for me, that's just genius. So that's the product, and that's what we're doing with it. From a system standpoint, how do we, number one, make money? How do we market the product? And what we do is we start by giving away free samples. Okay, the company's grown to the rate it's grown through giving away free samples. I'm going to explain why that works. You've got companies like Facebook. Facebook started by giving away the link for free. People joined and told their friends about it. And our generation is the most connected ever. Everybody's got a smartphone. And the way we word of mouth, and the way that works is, listen, advertising doesn't work the way it used to. Okay, Sky TV, you skip through the advertisements. Billboards don't work. People are too busy texting and playing around on the phones. YouTube's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, skip ad. So right now, it's all about word of mouth marketing. That is the way of the future to build it. And as I've said, giving things away for free is a concept that anybody can do. Okay, and we've developed 4 simple questions. And we've developed a sample-based methodology. You give some samples away, and in response, you get some feedback. And for me, there's no need for high-level trainings. There's no need for me to baffle you with knowledge on the product or anything. It's just coffee. And the slogan of the company is, it's easy, it's simple, it's coffee, and that's it. Okay, people drink it every day. They will never stop. It's so simple. And like I said, if you like things, you share it. That's just all we're doing. And right now, our generation is so socially connected that it's never been easy to build networks because they're already pre-made. You know what I mean? That's why rugby people see it, because they've already got a network. That's why professional athletes see it. That's why nightclub promoters, anyone's connected. Everybody's got their own social circle. So like I said, there's 2 things that we do as a company. There's 2 things we do as business partners to grow the business. Number one is we build a community of coffee drinkers. And that's the main focus. Okay, we're open for operation and in market now in 35 plus countries, and our goal when we go in there is to capture coffee drinkers, get people drinking our product, talking about it and sharing it. You only have to look at Red Bull story there, a company of their magnitude now who've got race teams and all this stuff. They started with no marketing budget, and they went to race meets and used to give away free product to racers and the pit staff, and you've got supply and demand. You get the product out there, a quality product, and people will want to know more. The second thing we do as business partners is we recruit and we enroll other business partners to help build that community, get even bigger. You know what I mean? We just want that community big. Like I said, McDonald's and companies like that and Asda, the reason why they're so successful is that they've got multiple distribution points. And as we've said, we know how powerful word of mouth marketing is, and the whole foundation of this gig is making sure people know about this brand and getting it out there. And with those two activities explained, there's actually 7 ways, there's now 8, that we get paid. Number 1 is retail sales. So that's easy. Do not overthink this. Is once you become a business partner tonight, you're going to get access to wholesale purchases, which means you buy low, you sell high. It's as simple as that. There's profit in coffee. It's the business of profit, and the retail is the whole foundation. All we teach is to put a minimum 50% markup on your product. Some people are going as high as 500%. We've got people selling at trade shows, home events that I like to do, sampling, just friends and family. Listen, coffee's everywhere. Okay, and we're just getting people to simply change to a better brand and a healthier brand. The second way to be paid is what's called a fast track commission. Tonight, once you make the decision to get started, if you do, you're going to get the options of promotional packs: bronze, silver, and gold. In the UK at the minute, you can only come in with the bronze, and that's what we recommend everybody to do and get positioned. And what that's going to do is, once you recommend business partners to come in with those packs, OrganoGold are going to pay you a one-off commission of up to £95 for referring those people. The third way to be paid is what got me excited, is what's called Joule Team. Joule Team is what I call accelerated income, and if you're a network marketer on the call, it's what's known as a binary plan. And all they're asking you to do there is find 2 people who like coffee and like to make money. And if you look through your friends list and start thinking about these people, it's pretty much everybody. And that's what people have seen with this. People are getting excited about this because it's so simple. And people know now that this is a new way to do business. And so you build 2 sales teams, one on the left, one on the right. And once you start building those 2 sales teams, at the end of every single week, OrganoGold will take a scan of your entire organization, all the way down the left, all the way down the right, all the way through infinity. This is what gets exciting. Okay, you want to get positioned. You've got people like Ben, who's putting 40 plus people in. Okay, this is the exciting bit, that they will take a scan shot of those 2 teams and they will pay you up to 20% of the lesser leg. That cap reaches up to £20,000 per week. Ways 4, 5, 6, and 7 are what you will know as residual income. Okay, most people now have linear income, which means you exchange your time for money. Okay, you go to work, you're on a salary, or you go to work for an hourly rate. That's what I did. But residual income means that you work, you do the front end, will be paid forever. And for me, every time someone reorders product in your organization, you're going to be compensated. So to break this down nice and simple, let me ask you 2 questions. Number 1, and answer these truthfully. Do you believe over the course of 30 days, you can change 10 people's brands of coffee, green tea, hot chocolate, whatever, to OrganoGold? Okay, we've got people doing that in 4 hours. Okay, and what we found is with those 10 customers, the average customer will purchase 2 boxes. The average price per box of our box is £25 for a month's supply. That's £230 profit right there from just changing people's brands of coffee. The second question we ask is, over the course of 18 months, been working with us and working the brand and working the business, do you believe that you can build a distributor base of 1,000 people? Let me give you an example of that works. You're going to find 10 friends. They go and tell 10 of their friends, that's 100 people. They tell 10 of their friends, that's 1,000. Listen, that's just an example. It might not work like that. But what you're going to get there is, let's just use the example of the 10 customers again. A team of 1,000 with 10 customers is 10,000 customers. This is where it gets exciting. 20,000 boxes of coffee going through your business. That's going to be 300,000 volume going through your account. Okay, the residual part of the compensation plan pays between 8 and 12% on average back to the distributor. That's big money. Okay, I'm not going to make income claims, but all I know is I got started with 6 people in my living room 10 months ago, and I've now built my group up to over 700, and I'm making great income. And it's just getting started. We're attracting people who see the simplicity, who are getting excited, and this will be the next billion-dollar brand. And and that's just the residual part. I've just qualified for the Mercedes scheme where Organo Gold are now paying for my car. Just more incentive. That's called the Dream Car Club. If you want to know more information, reach out to me on Facebook and let you know. But listen, what's more exciting is it's such a low startup, and you've got the capacity to build unlimited income. This is performance driven. So listen, it's a proven model. Amway, Herbalife, Juice Plus, Nu Skin, all these companies have made it happen with pretty much old people building the brand in 3-piece suits. We're taking this brand, and with the younger demographic, there's people in the older demographic as well, which is great, but we're making it happen. We're already networked. We're already got proven networks that we can tap into and put a simple product through those networks. And for me, it made sense. It's £40 to get started. That's going to give you access to wholesale purchases and able to enroll distributors. But in our group, if we're working within our network, we're asking people to come in at what's called a bronze pack. That's an extra £130. So your initial investment is around £190. £190 to launch a business. Okay, and with that, you're going to get positioned. You're going to get positioned in the dual team, and you're going to take a position of equity. And for that, you get 10 boxes. The bronze pack's going to give you 10 boxes, and that's £130 worth of products. That's going to give you up to 10% on your dual team. So write these down if you want to know about the dual team. The silver pack is £340 extra. That's going to give you £340 worth of product and up to 15% on the dual team. And the gold pack, which we all want to build to, any serious business builder on the call understands that if you get into a business, you're going to need a little bit of product. Okay, so if you are selling iPhones, you need iPhones. If you're selling shirts, you need shirts. So it's no different with this business. We're in the coffee business. We're going to require a little bit of coffee. But the gold pack and what the serious people are investing in is because not only are you going to get £1,050 worth of coffee to launch your business, you're going to get the maximum 20% on dual teams. That's what I did. That's what Ben did. That's what the leaders on the call are doing, because we understand that it's supply and demand. We need to get people started effectively. And right now, Wave 2's starting. Right now, we've got people of experience joining. You've got to look at people like Mandy Pacquiao, Greg Norman, who's now a brand ambassador behind this brand. And you only got to see clues. You've got the launch of the espresso machine, pods and capsules. And our goal as a group is to capture, listen, we're not going to capture everything, okay? The coffee market's that big that we're looking to capture 1% of the European coffee market within 3 years. That represents around 87 million per month in sales. We've got a 50% payout with the comp plan, okay, which means that represents £44 million per month distributing commissions back to distributors. Look at the UK market. Start looking at these figures. You're going to see just how big the market is and just how quick it's growing. Okay, it's like water in the desert. Is this business getting started? If there's water in the desert, the people get there first, drink the most. And that's what we're saying with this. Get yourself started if you see something in it. And I just want to thank you for taking your time. I'm not going to keep you too long. Very quick call. I believe this is the greatest opportunity that I've seen. I've screened many. I've looked at many. But for me, the simplicity of it, the team that we're growing, it's the right place at the right time. It's a product that doesn't require any knowledge or anything like that. And for me, as I've said, it's you choose your value. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is real. It's working. And how we make money is definitely changing. But you've got a tried and tested business model. Okay, network marketing, the largest one, Amway, that I always speak about, it generated more income last year than the NFL franchise. So don't listen to your friends, because, listen, your friends might not get it because they've not seen it. Your mum and dad or whoever, your spouse might not get it. But people don't know what they don't know. It's just word of mouth marketing. You share the product enough, you'll get the belief. You share the opportunity enough, you'll get the belief. All I do is think local, build global, because you've got an opportunity to build this anywhere in the 37 plus countries that we're growing. So listen, be the first to get behind the brand. You've got first movers advantage. So take advantage of that. If you can afford the 190, get yourself positioned tonight. This will be a household name. We will take this with the people we've got involved now. We will be taking this brand all over the UK. The timing couldn't be better, guys. And history tends to repeat itself. Don't be the guy where you look back and think, I wish I'd got involved, because people either watch things happen or they make things happen. And right now we're making it happen, guys. So just remember, the product's simple. Get your questions answered. Reach back to the person who got you on the call. They've not got you on the call to pitch and sell you. They've got you on because they've seen an opportunity. So guys, get your questions answered, and I'll see you guys real soon.